Good morning, one and all. You join us for this match between India and Zimbabwe. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Certainly a good toss to win. You would have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there are a lot of runs in this pitch. Taylor opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Bennett, the right-hander, will be down the other end.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
They'll get at least one here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot, runs possible.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot, at least one on offer.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there.
No shot offered there.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. There could be a couple if they hustle. Couldn't get it through the field. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Oh, that's just too full. Bennett makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Off the pads and into a nice gap there. Fine leg square. The batters should pick up 2. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Bishnoi with a standard catch out in the deep. Didn't really have to move at all.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Left alone by the batter.
Flicked away past square leg, might be 2 on offer.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
End of the third over. The batting team are now 26 for 1.
Flick down to fine leg for the single.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. How will the bowler respond?
Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. There could be a couple if they hustle. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Power and precision in that shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
steps across and through the leg side. Can run two if they want. Onto that early, that could be four.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Yada has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Bennett left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one. Bennett left alone again and taken by the keeper.
Big edge. Cuts that off well in the infield. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. No, terrible shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though. Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Bennett looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Bennett has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball. On its merits.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next. Ball.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
There'll be runs here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Shot, should be runs here.
End of the eighth over, Zimbabwe are now 66 for 1.
Going with spin now.
The spinner coming on to bowl.
Can't get that outside the ring field. They'll get at least one here.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Finds the fielder with that shot. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 9th over.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Thakur, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Medium pacer.
Massive outside edge.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Time to follow up after... Such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the edge. The bowler looks really confident. Thakur deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Oh my, that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nicely played. Runs 1. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now 83.
Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
Couldn't get it through the field. Dubé over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Flick down to fine leg for the single.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Poor shot, really lucky. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. That's out. Caught.
Raza, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Straight to the fielder. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Bishnoi, the spinner, coming into the attack. Steps across and through the leg side. Can run two if they want.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. A nice shot. Doesn't beat the infield. They scamper through for a single. Good running. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Oh, that's just too full. Raza makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Flicked away past square leg, might be two on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Into the 14th over. The batting team are now 116 for 2. Change of bowling, then the spinner coming on to bowl.
Dubé back on now.
Zimbambe is coming into the attack.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign? They're trying to push the run rate. Shot, should be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Bennett has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
A few moves made in the field.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely played. Runs one.
Into the 15th.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Bishnoi coming back into the attack.
Coming on to ball.
Onto that early. That could be four.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Belts it away. Bennett with four more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Right out of the middle of the bat. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be runs here. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? That's a solid shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Into the gap. Lovely compact form on the cover drive, and the bat will get back for 2 runs. A nice shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Thakur back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Was quick onto that in the infield. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. India with a massive shout. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
That is quite extraordinary. Raza, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That'll be a dead ball. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the over. Zimbabwe are now 166 for 2.
Dubé coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh well, don't even bother running.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Dubé shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Hit that hard and fast.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't afford to go. Too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Some adjustments to the field.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Nicely played. Runs one.
End of the 19th over.
Well, that single edges the score closer to the 100. Looking a bit nervous now, and you've got to control those nerves and remember to play each ball on its merits.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
Too much room and got what it deserved.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Middled that one. Great timing.
Good return there, back from the deep. Turning down runs that are that safe, it just isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 201 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Sharma in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter, coming in. Just threw the shot too early. On the drive, the bowling's too good though. Great line and length, beats the edge.
Doesn't beat the infield. Sharma advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Too good, not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Well, the delivery was poor, still needs to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be runs here. End of the over, India 16 for none.
2 overs done in the power play and they're off to a good start. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Straight to the fielder. This should be close. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Zimbabwe with a massive shout. Big appeal. This could be out. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Pitch is in line with the stumps. They were already looking towards the dressing room. It looked plumb. The review now shows they can continue on their way.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Left-hander out in the middle, almost ready to face their first ball.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine and there should be at least a few runs added.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Misses everything. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. what a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff.
Shreyas, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
No. Terrible shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Vermaar out in the middle, lovely player to watch once in, and looks quite relaxed too. He's got their tail up.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
That's a confident appeal. Big appeal. This could be out. Shreyas challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest.
Well, would you look at that? A very good review.
Shreyas, quite confident with the challenge. You could just tell from the body language. Pretty confident, and they're going to get a second chance.
Into the fifth over, India are now 34 for 3.
It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
The left-hander, middle-order batter at the crease, will be watchful early on.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary. Dubé watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Cut away, but straight to point.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Not the best power play they've had. Nothing too outrageous or risky. They can look to work the gaps now, though. Let's see what happens.
Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
Thakur, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Couldn't get it through the field. Campbell, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Yadav, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Drilled that one away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks. Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Yadav advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Evans has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Next going with the spinner.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Out! What a screamer!
Yadav, the new batter, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Bishnoi, the new man in, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 6 off it. India 55 for 9.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Shot. Should be runs here.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, great run out. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.